Welcome back, guys, to another Otaku Deity review. I'm Kay, and today we are going over the series Hunter x Hunter. You know, back when I first saw this series, I used to pronounce this name as Hunter x Hunter, and people would look at me like, what the fuck did you just say? That was before I had any idea that the X in the name had no meaning to it. But anyway, let's go ahead and break into it because there is quite a bit that I would like to cover about this series. So much that I had to break it down into sections just to explain it better. Yeah, that's a lot. The story itself is very, very good. There were so many things I loved just from the first arc alone. The Hunter test was very interesting to watch. I loved how they tested each applicant's individual skill in different areas. For example, how they were tested on judgment skills in Phase 1. They had to make sure they didn't fall for any trickery. One wrong judgment call could cost them their lives. And let's not forget about the final phase of the test, where Gon learned how to track and erase his presence so he wouldn't be noticed. Two very important skills and factors for when it comes to being a hunter. Heaven's Arena reminded me so much of the Battle Frontier in Pokemon. Having to beat each floor and gain money as you go brought on some serious nostalgia for me. But if I had to choose a favorite arc from the series, it would have to be the York New City arc. Or should I say New York City arc. Come on guys, it's obvious. But since Kurapika takes the leading role in this one, let's call it Kurapika's Revenge, shall we? The cast had some good and some bad for me. Gon reminded me of a young Goku in a way, how he was always so free-spirited and determined. And Kalua's character was outright hilarious sometimes, but he also had this really dark side to him where he would just start kicking ass and taking names if anything went wrong. And that was always worth seeing. Every time. Hisoka was probably the most mysterious and sinister one for me. Not to mention very, very creepy at times. I kinda got the feeling that he might have wanted to do more with Gon besides just fight him. But it was great to see all three of them work together in the Greed Island arc. Now to discuss the cons. If this series has any cons, I have to say that it would have to be the fact that the opening theme doesn't fit the atmosphere or the setting of the series. Here you have a series that has some really serious drama and battles in it, and you give it a theme that sounds like it would belong in one of the kids shows that you would see on TBS. It's too upbeat and happy for the series, so much that it leaves the wrong impression. And it's repetitive, which is something that I can't stand. I hate repetitive opening themes. Another con the series has is really long narrative. I can't stand this. It wasn't so bad in the earlier arcs, but as the series progresses, the narration just gets longer and longer and longer to the point that the narrator is simply just reiterating the situations that have just taken place. Like in the Chimera Ant arc. Once the arc started nearing its final battle, there was so much narrative that it didn't make any sense. He started narrating the exact same situations that the characters had just explained, and the episodes started getting ridiculously drug out. Other than these three major flaws, the series itself is pretty damn good. But honestly, it's not something I can find myself going back and rewatching again, simply because it drags arcs out too much. That's just my 2 cents. I hope you guys enjoyed today's review. I'm Kay of Otaku Deity. I'll see you next time. Hey guys, what's up? Kay here of Otaku Deity, and I just wanted to ask that if you really enjoyed this video, please drop a like and subscribe for more. Feel free to follow me on Facebook or Twitter. Thanks again, and I'll see you next episode.